Okay, I think we're live.
Hey guys, I'd like to thank our sponsors, the B Token, the future of home sharing on the blockchain. The ICO has garnered a ton of interest well beyond their expectations. Be sure to check out their website at btoken.com. Their ICO starts January 31st. Be sure to subscribe to their email list to stay reminded. Otherwise, you may lose your chance at this one, folks.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cryptosomniac channel. I'm your host, Sam Capizzi. Today is January 31st, 2018. A lot of new cryptocurrency news to talk about, and let me ease your woes, I think, with the B token. In my opinion, I do not think there's any issues to worry about in regards to emails being leaked, etc. I talked to John and the team, and I think there are some scams out there asking, for your emails and so forth. So be careful. However, I think it was unfortunate they came out with news saying your contributions would be limited to only 0.2 ETH, 0.1 to 0.2 ETH. I forget what it is, which is unfortunate, but keep in mind what that does, why the strategic move is as to why they did that. They did that for a number of reasons. If you're a business and you're a new ICO in a company, you do that primarily to limit whales and further increase exposure. Really, you don't want a lot of whales. You want as many people invested into the community as possible. So by limiting and shrinking that investment amount, they're getting more users, people into their platform, people buying the B token, and that allows really for a healthier market in general. I mean, it's unfortunate if you wanted to participate with a larger amount, obviously. So I could see why that is unfortunate, but I think it does create a healthy market for the ICO. I also wanted to comment, well, today we're going to be talking about my top 4 cryptocurrencies of February to watch out for. So we'll go over that. And let me close the Slack channel here because that might be a little bit annoying for you to pop up. That is our Moon Lounge. But anyway, we'll check that out. There's also a couple of other big pieces of news going on, which we'll cover afterwards. And I'll try to answer as many questions as possible for you. Just recently, they actually came out with news that Facebook is banning all cryptocurrency ads, which is a good thing and a bad thing. So Facebook cryptocurrency, I'm sure if we Google that, they are basically banning ranging reactions to Facebook. Ranging, maybe they meant raging. What is that a word? Ranging reactions. I guess ranging is a word, a variety of different reactions. But anyway, good and bad. I mean, we actually advertise our company and so forth on Facebook, but we don't feel that we are a scam or an ICO or anything. But they're banning all ICO related ads, binary trading, basically a lot of people getting scammed out there. So Facebook recently banned ICOs completely from the board from marketing, which is good for our consumers that are being mistreated and things are being mishandled, which is good. It's unfortunate for people probably like me who are just advertising, my company and brand and whatnot. So that's unfortunate because that actually happens to us too as well. But hit that thumbs up button today. We're going to talk about top 4 cryptocurrencies of 2018, and we will get started. I'm sorry, of February. And number 1 is high performance blockchain, and let me pull it up for you on CoinMarketCap. I just made a video on it a couple of days more in depth. I've learned a little bit more, and just recently they announced that they will be listed on KuCoin starting February 5th or 6th. Let's pull up the Twitter account just to double check and show you guys the exact date. So okay, yes, tentative date is February 5th for KuCoin. Now right now they're being traded on 2 exchanges, which I'm not like a total big fan of. There is basically Buybox and Altcoin, and I purchased through Buybox. And basically high performance blockchain in a jiffy is an EOS of China. They have really high throughput of transactions, meaning millions of transactions, which is impressive in regards to scalability. When you're talking about scalability concerns in cryptocurrency, you obviously have to have high throughput, and they do that through kind of this dual architecture type method. They have software and hardware combined. and together they're able to process millions of transactions per second. They're partnered with basically Huawei, which is a company, the largest telecom communications company in the entire world, and they're partnered with them, and they're designing their own software chip, their own accelerator chip dedicated to being able to handle the high throughput. So I think it's an excellent cryptocurrency. I covered it in depth, and like I said, they are only listed right now on 2 exchanges. So I really expect the volume to increase and the attention. In addition to that, there's a very low coin supply. We find them to be a very good company. They're ranked 112 on CoinMarketCap. They've been flying under the radar. They do not have a lot of attention here in the West. They are kind of going under the radar, and I feel like this could be the potential of EOS in China. This kind of reminds me of Ant Shares and Neo back in the day. Definitely not the sexiest website or anything, but hey, it's always good to take healthy risk. Now, I'm not suggesting this is a huge portion of my portfolio or anything like that, but it's worth a position, as anything is. And as time goes on, and if you like it and you learn more about it, you can acquire and have more. Now, somebody just donated $2 to the channel. Where did that go? Chris McCready, thank you. Donated $2. Thanks to Daddy Snay for me. I sold Neo at the high. So we wrote actually in our newsletter, and this is no surprise. Neo is definitely down a bit today. Well, it's up 3% overall, but let me pull out the chart of the last 7 days. We are down actually quite a bit from where we were, at least in dollar amount, even Bitcoin. But it's very typical for things to do well as a conference goes on. They had the Neo DevCon conference in San Francisco just a little bit ago. And, well, it's going on today and yesterday. And almost every conference I've ever seen, you usually see the prices already factored in. People get really excited for news announcements and things to happen at the conference, and that's usually priced in before. You see that right here, the big run up in Neo, the 28th, then it goes up to the 30th, and then afterwards it kind of just dies down. And this is so common. So it's usually this happens a lot. You can see it here with Icon. They had a conference as well, and it's priced in. It looks like if we pull up the last 7 days, we see a drop. This is very typical when we have conferences and big things like rebranding, mainnets launching is usually priced in already. People have already considered that beforehand and purchased in because of that news and sell after the news, regardless of whether it's good or not. But talking back again about HPB, high performance blockchain is a blockchain that is, again, going to have a lot of throughput, and I covered it yesterday. They have let me just break free to their website. Give me 1 second. Oh, I keep typing in the same thing, not the AMA. What's going on, everybody? Also on Facebook, hit that thumbs up or likes button. Jaspret, Bilal, what happened to Chem E? What happened to Chem E? I used to be a chemical engineer. Somebody asked me. I used to be a chemical engineer. I went to school for a few years. I worked, and then just fell in love with blockchain. I quit my job and I went traveling for a while, and honestly, I saw a humongous potential in blockchain technology and just fell in love with it. I'm trying to find the website here. Give me a second for this. But yeah, I used to be an engineer, worked for a couple of years, and invested into Bitcoin many years ago, and never really thought about it as a career, but it's been very fruitful to me. I've loved learning about it as an engineer from the standpoint of what is blockchain technology, how does it impact the world, what does it mean to have decentralized applications, distributed systems, things like that, and how that could really change the world from a societal impact. I love and look up to things and people like Elon Musk, people that are really innovating technology and so forth. So I don't know, I love applications and things like that. And anyway, I wanted to highlight a lot of the team members here on HPB came from or are part of or partnered with UnionPay, which is a company in China that's larger than MasterCard and Visa combined. They have a couple of guys on here that are extremely active in Telegram, welcoming, answering questions. They also have this guy right here, Long Kai, is where did he come from? Long Kai was studied at Peking University. They have Wang Wanzhong Ru is a Nobel Prize winner. Long Kai, I forget what Long Kai is. He actually came from eBay. He used to work at eBay. I saw on his LinkedIn profile. They are NEO investors. I forgot one of the biggest things that interested me is that NEO is an investor. So NEO is obviously a distributed system looking to utilize the smart economy to digitalize assets across blockchain technology, things like digital identities, which I want to touch on in a couple of days. And they're going to leverage HPB. So HPB right now is currently planning to be used with two virtual machines, the NEO virtual machine as well as the Ethereum virtual machine. So that's going to do a lot of things for, it's planning to do a lot of things for NEO, and NEO's kind of banking on it. Well, not banking on it, but they're investing in it because they see the possibility. So NEO, I think in their DevCon conference yesterday, said by 2020, I think they plan to be able to scale to the point of 100,000 transactions per second. I don't know if anybody saw that. And this token right here could actually possibly be that, could possibly help get it to that point, that throughput. And right now, I think NEO is along the lines of, I think it's 1,000 transactions per second. They're certainly more than Ethereum, but HPB is going to help do that and get that there. Hit that thumbs up button, guys, if you have any questions. I am trying to monitor them on both channels. What's up, Travis? Faker. We'll try to answer as many questions here as possible. And let me jump into my second. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Whoops, that is quite loud. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that likes button, and share this video for a chance to win some free cryptocurrency tomorrow. And let me get into the next coin, or let me look at some of your guys' questions. Kybertron Stellar for the near future. Got my whiskey in hand and ready to learn. Of course, we're always willing to share information here on the channel. Stream lagging for anybody? Interesting. Not lagging for me, but I'm real time here. Next up is, next up is going to be Kyber. Kyber had some fantastic news yesterday, and Kyber was something that we got into quite a while ago, and we've been talking about many times here on the channel. But yesterday was one of those points where I looked at Kyber, and wow, Kyber is up 25% today. We made the call yesterday in the Moon Lounge to buy Kyber, especially due to the fact that Kyber announced this on Twitter. Save the date, the mainnet is launching. It is launching, and this is great news. This is, I was very surprised to see a cryptocurrency launch so quickly. I honestly thought that when I first got into Kyber back in October or November or whenever it did end up coming out, that it would not be this quick to have a mainnet launch and basically in function. They basically quoted Q1, and honestly, a lot of these projects are seeing delays, and this is actually quite early in Q1. A lot of lag in the video. That's unfortunate. Let me know if anyone else is experiencing lag. I can perhaps shut the stream down on one of the other avenues. Let me know. I'm watching your guys' comments. Maybe, I don't know. I actually have a lot of, we don't have the best internet here. We're looking to move out. It's unfortunate. We have trouble streaming, lagging. So, okay. Let me shut the stream down in one of the locations. If you're watching this on Twitter, no problem here on Twitter. Tara says no problem there on lag. That's unfortunate. Let me know if anyone else is lagging. Anyone else? But Kyber Network is one of those rare occurrences. Lagging for him too. Yeah, no problem here on Twitter. Everyone says Twitter's all right. I can't shut Facebook down. I mean, YouTube down. I guess I could stop streaming to Facebook. If you guys want to join us and you're on Facebook, it seems that the stream is lagging a little bit. I might have to shut it down on Facebook. Join us over on YouTube. Yeah, we'll shut the Facebook stream down. If there's any lag for you, join us on YouTube, youtube.com/cryptosomniac, and you can view us there. I'm going to shut down the stream on Facebook. All right, I shut the stream down. Let me know if there's any more lag. I just shut it down. So Kyber Network has their decentralized exchange coming, and it's coming soon, coming to a home near you. And February 5th, February 11th, they're launching their mainnet, their pilot, their alpha, and I'm excited. Decentralized exchanges, I think, are the future. I know they're the future. They are going to be massively popular, and I was very surprised to see Kyber actually just run so quick and get this out. I invested several months ago, and this is one of those occurrences where, you know, I basically have, why is it lagging? I don't know why it's lagging. I honestly don't. I don't know what else to do. I can't speed up my internet. Let's see. Well, I don't know what to say. Okay, back now. Let's see what happened. Working now. Okay. Maybe you can try YouTube or Twitter. I don't know why it's lagging. Some people say it's not. Others are. No problem on Twitter, people say. So I'm just going to continue. If there is any more lag, hopefully maybe you can go back and rewatch the streamed version. I don't know why it's a problem. Not sure why. A lot of people saying no lag. So anyway, I was very surprised to find see them get their decentralized exchange out on the 11th this month, and it will be alpha stage. So let's just cover the news. So if you're a KGT token holder, which means you participated in the ICO, you'll have a chance to basically you'll have a chance to participate in the alpha, which is released on February 11th. It is going to be pretty awesome. I unfortunately was not a participant in the ICO, so I won't get to see it, but coming in April, they'll release it to everybody. In April 2018, they'll release it to all non-KGT token holders. So it will be open to anyone, and I'll be excited to use it finally in April. So we'll all get a chance to use it come April. So the exchange to start will have 10 tokens to start with, and they'll be adding more in the future. And there's also a bug bounty, which is pretty cool. They're hosting or raising or putting out some money on the line for people to find bounties, or bugs rather, in their software or in their exchange. And it's going to be pretty cool. I'm excited to see it launch. I honestly did not expect it, and that's kind of why we have the big run up. We have a 25-26% gain here. And Russell asks a great question: where do decentralized exchanges get their liquidity from? And Kyber solves that in a unique way through the token, through the KNC token, which I think is the interesting proposition. So the KNC token, by owning or purchasing it, you're participating, and basically you are helping fund the reserve pool, and that's done through the KNC token. And then there's people that can have these reserve pools if you own a certain amount of KNC, and that helps the liquidity issue. They've solved that using the KNC token, and different from a lot of other exchanges. So it's a trustless exchange that enables instant conversion of crypto assets with guaranteed liquidity. Their protocol will be key to promoting liquidity of crypto assets in the blockchain ecosystem and improving the public perception of tokens as tradable asset classes. And they've recently partnered themselves with Icon as well, and I find it to be a great partnership. Icon is one of those cross-chain blockchains that's hoping to solve issues in the world of interoperability. It's seeking to leverage, or Kyber is seeking to leverage that technology to be able to do and help further their vision of being able to seamlessly trade and shift between cryptocurrencies, which I think is pretty cool. I know that decentralized exchanges, DEXs, are the future, and I'm just really surprised to see Kyber get their shit together and get it out so quickly. And it's priced at $4.36 right now. I could see this easily being a top 20 cryptocurrency if it lives up. We saw BitShares back in the day at 10 to 15. BitShares has plummeted quite a bit since where it used to be. BitShares, I tried to use BitShares before, and it's a shit cryptocurrency exchange. It is shit. It really is just terrible. And it's a decentralized exchange apparently, and it's super shit. It is not good at all. So I'm really looking forward to some of the decentralized exchanges that work, and I'm putting some money on Kyber. I'm banking a little bit, I'm banking on it. And This was one of the rare occurrences where yesterday I got into a cryptocurrency, and as they develop, you know, as the roadmap plays out, and as I see things, I make decisions to go whether or not I actually want to buy in more. Do I want to purchase more? Do I want to acquire more? And Kyber was a rare occurrence for that. It was a rare instance where I'm like, hey, I like Kyber. I'm actually going to get in. And he's actually advising Kyber, by the way, Vitalik Buterin. And that is also obviously a huge selling point. And it was just a rare occurrence yesterday where I get back in, and I think anyone should do this. You don't jump into a cryptocurrency blindly. You know, I don't over leverage myself any more than 10, 15%. No video, no sound, Sam. I don't know why or what's going on. Are other people able to see me, hear me? No live feed. Facebook was fine. Seems like some people are having lag, some people aren't. Today must be a shitty day for our internet. I look a little bit black. Look at me. Anybody else having any issues? Okay here, still okay. Tara says okay on Twitter. Anyone else? Facebook, YouTube? Oh, we stopped streaming on Facebook. I'm sorry guys, I don't know what to do. I don't see anybody chatting. Twitter is so much better. Check me out on Twitter, twitter.com/cryptosomniac. Twitch is looking good. Looks like everybody says it's okay. Is anybody else having any issues? Good here. Okay. Periscope in and out. Today must just be a bad day for the internet. I do apologize. We haven't changed anything on the stream. This is usually the way we stream every day. I guess it's just a crappy day for the internet here. Sound is fine. Facebook, please. It was better. I'm going to leave the Facebook off right now. Just seems like a lot of people are streaming. I mean, it's not too much internet bandwidth happening right now. We could use decentralized bandwidth. Speaking of that, you know, there's a company out there called Theta, which seems interesting right now to me. Just in time to hear this is shit. Theta is a new cryptocurrency seeking to decentralize bandwidth, which could be interesting. Maybe I need some Theta in my life. I don't know why. Theta has got a pretty sexy website, nice UI, pretty neat cryptocurrency. But again, I'm really sold on Kyber. I really like it. It was a rare occurrence where I actually like a company good enough to get into the, get in more. Get into higher, and it's actually had very solid growth. And let me pull up the chart before we get into our third cryptocurrency real quick, Coinag. By the way, if you haven't had a chance yet, check out our Cryptosomniac Advantage. It's 14 days free. You can get it here at cryptosomniac.com. We have a ton of information being distributed in the Moon Lounge, in our newsletters, in there. So feel free to try that for 14 days free. But I'm going to pull up the Kyber chart. And let me pull up my normal indicators. And we'll take a look at it on Binance. And let's pull up the daily. This is what I like to see, actually. This is nice, solid, steady growth. For the most part, we actually shot up today. But this is decent growth. We're not at all-time highs. In fact, we debuted a lot higher. And then we kind of settled down towards the bottom, which is very common when cryptocurrency comes out. They get hyped up, they dump, they kind of do this little bowl shape here before getting back and come all back together. And oh man, I got to show you guys the BitConnect Carlos video. Hold on. BitConnect Carlos video. God, I got to find it. Where is it? Oh man. Where is it? It's in my Slack channel. Oh man, I got to show it to you. Let's see if we can find it on YouTube. It's Snake streaming Bollywood videos. No, this BitConnect video was even better than the original one. BitConnect Carlos. This was great. This was great. Where is it? Let me see if I can find it. Hold on one sec. BitConnect Carlos. Ah, I found it. All right, here it is. Someone shared this in our Moon Lounge. Here it is on Twitter. This is great. This is great. Take a look. This is Carlos Matos, the guy that was in that BitConnect video. Here he is, looking like he's in the slums of Brooklyn. This is him now.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone from around the world. This is Carlos Matos, broadcasting live directly from the Bronx, New York, USA. What's up?
Man, I couldn't believe that guy is the happiest guy on earth. I can't believe that guy's not in jail. Okay, and you're gone now. Hopefully you guys got to see that. Are you guys here? Am I still here? Is the stream live? What's happening? What's going on? Are we live? Did you guys catch Carlos there? All right. I can't believe this guy didn't go to jail. And this guy's looking like he's in the slums in the pits of Brooklyn. And I guess that's his life. Broadcasting live from a dumpster under a bridge, someone said in our Moon Lounge. I thought this was hilarious the other day. This is Carlos Matos now after after the good old BitConnect plummet. So good, man. Anyway, Kyber, let's take a look. So it's been doing very well in the charts. Looking fantastic. Looking pretty healthy. Obviously a bit high today. And let me pull up the volume, because for the longest time, Kyber was actually doing very well with very little volume. Here is the price increase right here. Nice steady growth with very moderate volume. Obviously the volume has shifted now. Good news about Icon. Good news about the alpha launching. So a lot of good stuff coming in. And Kyber is looking strong. Looking pretty strong. So the third cryptocurrency on my list here for February to look out for is going to have to be Bitcoin. Now, there's a lot of things coming out right now. Tether coming out with reports of a subpoena being issued to Bitfinex about Tether and whether or not there's actually a dollar backing behind it. So Tether subpoena, here it is actually the first thing that came up on me. So U.S. regulators subpoena crypto exchange Bitfinex and Tether. They're having questions about whether or not there is truly a dollar backed behind every Tether that is put into the market. Issues with printing money, all kinds of stuff. So Bitcoin, the biggest cryptocurrency by market value.
What was the problem with it?
Very loud. Bitcoin, the biggest cryptocurrency by market value, tumbled 10% on Tuesday. There has been speculation that people are actually buying Tether with no real backing to it and then putting their money into Bitcoin, and it's actually inflating the value artificially of Bitcoin because nothing is actually backing what they were originally buying, the Tether. So a little bit of, I guess, commingling of money here. And I've had a lot of questions, and we're actually releasing a report after this, a more in-depth report of Tether tonight in the Moon Lounge if you're part of the Cryptosomniac Advantage, just giving you our in-depth thoughts on it. But we don't really like Tether. And good news, though, for Bitcoin, because I think Bitcoin is on sale. And that is my third cryptocurrency to watch out for. And we really believe that Bitcoin is at a steal right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what I think. You know, if I had any fiat laying on the grounds right now, we're at a really key moment right here, and we're resting at support. 10,000 is a very psychological level. And what I'm going to do is going to tell you if I had any money right now, I would probably, let's say you had $1,000 to put into the market right now. Right now is a very good time to enter the markets for Bitcoin. Spring is usually always a fantastic time for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Right now we are down literally pretty much slashed in half, 50%, but that is not uncommon at all to see a pullback like that after after a big run up. And 10,000, of course, is a psychological mark. So if I had any cryptocurrency or fiat money laying around on the sidelines to get in, I'm going to suggest laddering in them right now. Just laddering them in. And I will help ladder in your Q prices and show you how I come up with this. So I've said on here many times I love to use Fibonacci retracements to go from the low to the high. And what we see here is we've actually broken down below the 618 level that I commonly like to get in at. And this is going to be very, very interesting to watch because we see us having broken down below this 618 level. We've have the potential to slide even more. You know, this looks like the next area of support, which is around 8,500. That is where a lot of people think we could go if we start to can I start my streams off like Carlos? I wish I had as much energy as that guy after having I wish I could have a cool, calm, and collected attitude after scamming so many people. Gosh. But Bitcoin is we've tanked underneath this really key level here, which is a bit concerning. Not concerning, but it means it's a good opportunity to get in. And what I'm going to suggest is to ladder in these orders at a couple of different amounts. Right now we're at 10.6, so I'll just draw it. Let me clear the board to make it very, very clear as to where I would get in if I had spare fiat laying around. Let me show you guys. I'm going to clear the board. Let me get rid of all these markers, and I'll put in certain Q prices. So say you have $1,000 or $10,000 to enter into the market. This is flat out what I would do. Say we have $1,000 total, and maybe that amount's different for you. Maybe it's 10,000, maybe it's 20,000, who knows. Q price is going to be at 10,000. 10,000 is of course a psychological barrier, a mark, pretty key indicator that we could bounce back from. You know, we could bounce back from 10 and not slide anymore. I could see us going below that. I thought the bottom was 85. I think that is our new bottom if we slide more than below 10. So I would definitely Q in at 8.5. And the third, I would put one in the middle there. I would put one in the middle. And if we look at the chart, let me see, 9,000. We have a lot of support here at the 96, 95 mark. And then not a much again until the 8,000. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if we rested at 8,000. I would even put in Q price of 8,000 because I see a lot of support, and I'll show you in the graph in a minute. I'm going to put in a couple here. I see support right here at 95, and I'm going to put 4 Q prices in, basically 4 Q prices, and this is what I see. That's what I see right there. There's a good area right there of support that we could bounce back off. That's not until 8,000. 8.5 also looked pretty decent by using the Fibonacci retracement tool. That looked like a pretty decent area that might indicate a time of reversal. Of course, 10,000 is a psychological mark, and then even right here, this was the 9,500 mark approximately. So these are my 4 Q prices. If I had $1,000 to enter the market in right now, I would go into my Bittrex, my Coinbase. Actually, sorry, you can't put in buy orders on Coinbase, but I would dollar cost average, ladder in my orders, and here is your little your little book. You can take a picture of this. I'm telling you, this is not made up numbers. These are the good numbers that I would look to get in if I was investing right now into the markets. I think these are all good. So depending on how much money you have, if you have $1,000, whether you have $10,000, or whether you have $40,000, and you're looking to enter the market, and this is a fantastic time. And there's a lot of other indicators we can look at that support this. The RSI is shrinking, 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 shrinking. We do not have a squiggle boom coming, but the volume is looking really bad, really jagged, and really tapering off, but it is good. It is good. This is a good time to get in. Yes, it takes a little bit of brass balls to get into the market right now, but you need brass balls to make a lot of money. And I'm not promising that you're going to make any money, but Just telling you what I would do. These are my opinions. I'm not a financial advisor, but you know, I'm backing them up. Look at the MACD. The MACD looks really pretty right now. We are crossing. It's a little jumbled up. There's good stuff there. And Allison McPhee, yes. So 4 levels. I would spread them evenly. So 25%, 25% in all of them. If you have money, ladder in 4 orders at those levels, $250. Or if it's $10,000, you put $2,500 at each level. And that helps to dollar cost average things because, again, no one can tell the exact bottom. I do think we're close to it. We are at a tricky situation right now because if I drew the Fibonacci retracement, you can see that we actually broke through a level here. That doesn't make me too happy. We broke through that key level, and I could see us going back down to 84 or 85, 8,000 in that range right here. You can see this blue line is where we might end up again. We're right here. We've dropped through the blue line. We dropped through it. This was an area we had been bouncing off of several times, and yesterday we closed well below it. We closed very well under it. A couple of days ago, actually. That was on this is yesterday. This is the 30th. So we closed the 30th below that blue line, well below it, which we have not seen so far. So I do think there's potential for downside movement, but I don't see a ton. Like, this isn't a ton of movement, right? From 8 to 10, we've experienced a lot more. Obviously, if you bought in this region here, this is a way bigger range than this would be. So I don't see like a ton of downside potential, though I could see some more in Bitcoin. I could see the bottom coming to about here. And if we get down to here, I'm suggesting you sell your kids, you sell the mortgage, and you sell your house. No, I'm just kidding. But this would be a great opportunity to get in as well. If you don't have any of the money here laying on the sidelines and we get down to 85, you know, maybe you go in more at 8 or 85, you know, if you just don't have the money right now. If you get down to here and you see a golden opportunity, yeah, maybe you sell one kidney or something. You know, you don't have to sell both. Maybe you can just sell one and get in here. I'm just kidding. But it's a great opportunity, I think, for Bitcoin. I don't want people to underestimate Bitcoin. You don't have to seek out all these altcoins right now. You don't have to overcomplicate it. You can just bring these back in. Bring in your altcoins back to Bitcoin, and I think it'll be an excellent time for Bitcoin these next couple of weeks to do very well. Now, the 4th cryptocurrency I have for 2018 of February is only going to be disclosed for those as part of the Moon Lounge or the Cryptosomniac Advantage. And you can try it for free. You can come in, you can take all the reports, you can look at everything, and decide that it's not for you. That's completely fine. And that's why we have it for 14 days free, because we think a lot of people will find a lot of value in it and have an enjoyment in taking part of the information, the knowledge that we share. We have access to our team 24/7 answering questions for you, whether it be me, Snay. We have 3 or 4 guys on our team helping the research, always answering questions. So you can always talk to them. You can talk to other people in the community. We help tabulate ICOs each month. We also pool ICOs, which I don't want to say too loud on the stream, but we do that sometimes. And we also, you know, help tabulate top ICOs that you want to look forward to each month and get in that we're participating in. We try to bring you as much information real time as possible. We try to give you an update almost every day recently. We originally thought we were only going to have time for 2 to 3 reports, but we were actually really taking care and trying to keep people up to date almost every day into new cryptocurrencies we have. And we have a new one coming out in just a couple of days. It's not out yet, and it's one of the best. I honestly haven't been this excited for a cryptocurrency in quite some time. So I'm looking really forward to sharing this new 4th pick with you guys. So try it out. It's 14 days free. Cryptosomniac Advantage. We're going to give out some free cryptocurrency here on the channel right now. And I have to run in about 5 minutes because I do have an appointment. So 1 through 5 for Facebook, 5 through 10 for Twitter. And today's winner comes from Facebook. So head over to facebook.com/cryptosomniac and share this video for a chance to win some free cryptocurrency, and share it on Twitter also for a chance to win some free cryptocurrency. Either or works. And yesterday's video is from Snay did a video yesterday. If I can find it, let me go find her. Where is she at? Where is she at? What was Snay's video on yesterday? Does anybody remember? I can't even remember. Where is Snae's video? Gosh, we share a lot of content here on the channel. Let me go to videos and look for it. Snae did a video yesterday on State of the Bitcoin, a nice little play on all of the fun stuff going on in the real world with Donald Trump and so forth. So we had 20 shares. Thank you guys for sharing. All you have to do is share this for a chance to win some free cryptocurrency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 people that we can see. So we'll pick a number between 1 and 10. And lucky number 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Francesca Alexandrine, you won yourself some free cryptocurrency. It's a Bitcoin world and we just live in it. Thank you so much for sharing our stuff. We really do appreciate it. You just won yourself some free cryptocurrency. And there's Snae's little bitty face. Look at Daddy Snae right there. We will be happy to basically we'll be happy to get in touch with you and give you some free cryptocurrency. So thank you guys all very much today for watching. If you have any questions, you can email us, you can comment on the video, give it a thumbs up, hit your like button, turn on the bell so you know when we go live, and we're happy to share this information with you every day. So thank you guys all for watching, and we'll talk to you all tomorrow. Remember, stay a crypto-somniac because the markets never sleep and it's hard to keep up, guys.